Yo, yo, how y'all feeling today, man? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a new episode of No Snooze Button. I'm your partial host, Dezo the introvert. Um, just waiting for our brother Context to get up here. But I'm also joined by the one and only. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
What's going on this morning? Big Ox Bob. When you hear that alarm, you know what time it is. That means get off your ass and get on your feet. Welcome to the No Snooze Button. Happy to have y'all. My brother Tex will be up here momentarily, y'all. But for now, you rocking with me and Dezo. I want to start this morning with the quote. We are recycling this quote because we just feel it. You know what I'm saying? So if you caught the graveyard shift the other night, it's the same quote, y'all.
Mm,
Don't make friends who are comfortable to be with. Make friends who will force you to level yourself up. That is a quote from the man Thomas Watson. Um, Tex is not here still right now, so I'll take over the finances. And today, I just want to give y'all some gold prices. I'm not the expert in this field, so all I got for y'all right now is the gold prices. And as of today, you can grab an ounce of gold for
mm.
$1,918.78. Man, that is an expensive ounce. I'll tell you what, one. Let me tell you, man, my
$1,000 is
ounce,
crazy.
hey, my ounces is just usually a couple hundred. There's a but
Yeah, I
if you
feel
want to,
you.
if you got richer, more expensive taste, get an ounce of gold.
Hmm.
Tex, what's going on, brother? You good?
Yo, what's happening, fellas? I apologize. I apologize.
Uh,
I already clicked. I trust me. I clicked my snooze. My internet was bugging out, fellas.
don't
My,
don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. I know.
The snooze button wasn't working
Tex.
for
Don't
you, huh?
don't tell me. Don't tell me you've been out here pushing that snooze button.
Mm.
nah. I
You
definitely
sleep
was
on
up.
us.
Mm.
I definitely was asleep, man. I
Going away
apologize to
from the
the
Yo,
Brandon?
yo, chat. Y'all let us know in the comments, man. Was Tex pushing the snooze button or having technical difficulties? We'll
Nah, I
leave it
was
up to
having
y'all. We'll let the people.
I don't know.
definitely had technical difficulties, but I'm still
Mm,
here, man. I'm still trying to give the
okay.
people what they want, man.
Well, you see,
What we
Tex, I just butchered your segment, bro. I just only gave him the price for an ounce of gold.
okay.
Um, and really, they want the gas prices if you got them.
All right, bet. Say no more. Yeah, I definitely do. So we definitely have the gas prices for New York is hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Yeah, you
hold
see
on.
this? There's a Tyson talking about he
Yeah,
was
he was
looking
looking
for his
for his
shades.
shades. He couldn't
Nah,
find
nah,
them.
nah. It's not, I'm
He
telling y'all,
couldn't find them.
hold on, technical difficulty. Hold on. Let me refresh. I gotta jump in, y'all. Give me 1 second. Apologize. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Let me tap back in and I got y'all. Hold
Okay,
on.
All
okay,
right.
we're gonna move on to weather for right now. Tex, go ahead, do your thing. So, as far as weather goes today, NYC today is a high 73, low 61 and partly cloudy. Tomorrow, high 79, low 60 and partly cloudy. And on Sunday, high 79 again, low 65, but mostly sunny. In Atlanta, we're looking at a high 79, low 66, scattered showers. Tomorrow's high 76, low 65, scattered showers. And on Sunday, we're looking at a high of 79, low 60 with scattered thunderstorms. Atlanta got to get it together coming into this
Man,
winter.
a lot of
Chicago, today I got some sun though, Dezo. It's a high 75, low 58.
yeah.
Tomorrow, high 73, low 59, but cloudy. And then y'all looking at some thunderstorms on Sunday with a high of 66 and a low of 57, 50, 56. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's starting to get to that time, man. Starting to get to that time.
Do y'all typically like get pretty bad storms and stuff, or is it just kind of like rainy during the summer during the winter time?
Uh, I mean, we get showers here and there, not consistently though. Like it'll rain for like 5 minutes and then it'll be done for like an hour and then it'll come
Mm,
back. You know what I'm saying?
okay. Okay, well, moving on to Houston, we have some more scattered thunderstorms today, but still have a high of 88 and a low of 77. Tomorrow is a high of 90, low 74 with more scattered thunderstorms. And on Sunday, We finally get some sun coming out in Houston, but with a high of 93 and a low of 72. I'm
Mm,
assuming it's extremely humid down there right now.
gotta be after all these
Yeah, and
thunderstorms, bro.
gotta be. In Seattle, bringing it to the West Coast today, we have a high of 78. That's good for Seattle this time of year. Low 51, and the sun is out. Tomorrow, the sun will stay out with a high of 75 and low of 52. And on Sunday, we have a high of 71, low of 55, mostly cloudy. Down in the city of Angels today, we have a high of 78, low 64, partly cloudy. Saturday is a high of 76, low 64, and partly cloudy. And to wrap up the weekend, there's a high of 76, low 63, but we got a lot of fog. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get your fog lights ready down there, LA.
Mm.
That's the weather report as I have it. That's according to Google.
Whoa.
Text was good, bro.
Context with no shades on. Whoa. This is this is a
Not yet.
not yet. You still look for shades.
Desto said, "Oh, it's raining right now." Desto down in Houston, right?
Mm.
I believe Desto down there. He says it's raining. It's already raining down there. So I mean that weather report. And let me see, Houston, you have scattered thunderstorms. So I mean y'all stay safe, man. Hey, Desto, don't get hit by no lightning. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers media cartel needs you, Desto.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to hear about, man.
Yeah. What we got as far as culture today, Dezo?
All right, so let me take y'all through a couple things that's happening in the culture. We had a couple albums drop last night. We had Diddy. Diddy dropped his the Love album, Off the Grid.
It's called the Love album.
It's called the Love album.
Okay.
Off the Grid, like that's the whole name. You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
good now.
And
I'm good now. So my fault, fellas. Is
it's all good.
My Wi-Fi is bugging out. I apologize. I definitely apologize. Go ahead, Des. Go ahead. I'll just tap in with the gas real quick afterwards, and then we go.
All right, cool. So it's basically I was listening to it last night. It's basically a DJ Khaled type of album where but it's like R&B instead of rap. It's he had a lot of features on this. He had a lot of features on this joint. Some standout tracks to me. What's Love with Nova Way. Stay a While with Naja. I don't even know who these people are, to be honest with you. I have no clue who Nova Way is. But Jacquees and Fabulous did go crazy on this song called Pick Up.
That's also they together, Jacquees and Fabulous.
Yeah, Jacquees and Fabulous have a song on there.
Okay.
It was nice to hear. Ty Dolla $ign and Coco Jones also have a song on here.
Coco Jones, boy.
Tough.
It's fire too, man.
That's somebody we don't talk about enough. I'm sorry. Let me stay focused.
Coco Jones. Yeah. We also, it was nice to hear from Babyface and John Legend too. They were on the same song together. Kim Porter. And then Her closes it out with a nice little love ballad at the end. Overall, it's a solid listen. You know, it's a solid listen. I can't. Out of 10, I'll probably give it about assume like 7.5. You know, it's a solid listen.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a little awkward, like the chemistry between the artists is off, so I can't really give it too high of a rating. But
I'm not hip. That there's a. Let me know. It does Diddy? Is this his first Khaled style album?
I think so.
Does he do this?
That's the thing too. Like a lot of people think that Khaled is kind of like this pioneer of like putting people together, but Diddy was really known for doing that. But the thing about it, what
remember Lil Jon? Remember Lil Jon used to do it too, though.
Yeah, Lil Jon. Yep. Shout out to Lil Jon for sure. But I mean, in terms of like super production and clean production, like because obviously Lil Jon had a particular sound, but they do say Bad Boy has a sound too, right? Like he's come from the Clive Davis school. You know what I mean? Like, heavy in R&B. So like he definitely tries to mix like the R&B with the hip hop. And I think that was what Diddy was really known for doing that. But the thing about it, what Khaled did was,
Mm.
Khaled was really known for like a multitude of R&B and hip hop and stuff like that. He does it so smoothly. Like that's what I could always say. Like his production is always top ranked. And in terms of like arrangements and stuff like that, I think Diddy clears Khaled when it comes to arrangement. I think
For sure.
Khaled got so sloppy with his style of arrangement. Later on, I think he just started adding people. Just like, yo, add. Don't matter. I'm just gonna take the most random people, put them together, and we're gonna make it happen. I think Diddy still has intent in who he puts together. I don't think it's just I'm gonna take mad people together and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
How many tracks was on this album, Dezo?
The track total is 23 songs. It's 23 songs on this thing.
Damn.
Yeah. And
Is he on there talking about bad boy, baby? Take that.
I mean, surprisingly, he doesn't have many verses on here. Which is why I think it's more. Which is why
not even verses. I'm not so much asking if he has verses. I'm trying to see is he a producer still all in the song?
Yeah,
still on stage dancing, getting the videos.
He's talking on every song for sure. He has like little after the song's over, there would be like a little skit of him like talking to somebody. Usually it's a girl, and then they're talking about how they love each other or some shit. I don't know. But
come on, we know Diddy had a hand in Jodeci beats, man. So you know them interludes is gonna be they're gonna interlude, man. Come on, man. He know for a good interlude, talking and shit.
Yeah, but surprisingly, he doesn't have many verses on here. He has a verse on the first song, and then like scattered throughout. Like it's not really much of Diddy on here, which is why I think it's more of a which is why I said it was more of a Khaled album, because at least in my opinion, back
gotcha. Okay.
All of Diddy's past albums, he's rapped on them. Like he's done a lot of like either vocal stuff for him. But on this one,
y'all make sure to go check that joint out, man. Let us know how y'all feel. Check it out. Sure. Come back in the comments and let us know, man.
The last question I do have. Yeah. The last question I do have for y'all about it is just, because he did win, I think, the Cultural Icon Award for the VMA or something like that. Do you think that Diddy has brought more good to hip hop, or he's taken away more from hip hop? You guys don't have to answer it now, but just a question like I always wanted to pose. So, yeah, it could be quick. Chat? What y'all think? Has Diddy been a plus or a negative to hip hop? Y'all let us know. Right.
All right. So moving on. Speaking of a plus for hip hop, we had Nas, the GOAT, drop an album last night called Magic 3. This is his last studio album with Hit Boy. So it's like a 6-part saga with the Magic series and also the King's Disease series. Magic 3, I listened to this one as well. Fire project, man. I mean, Nas is him, you know. Just this is something like that he wakes up and he can do this. He can do off of just an hour of sleep for real. A couple standout tracks. I love this feeling. Never Die featuring Lil Wayne. This is like his first feature on one of these. So having Lil Wayne hop on there.
He's never tapped Wayne before for a feature.
Oh no, I'm just talking about in general. Like he doesn't really do many features at all. Like
got you. Right.
He had 50 Cent on his last one, but I mean that was it. So for this one, Lil Wayne gets that solo feature on this thing, and he bodied his verse, man. He bodied it. So
what's that song called, Dezo?
Never Die.
Never Die. Okay, yeah, let's check that out. People still debating that question you asked Tex about Diddy, and I gotta say Diddy is a plus to the game, but he just hurt a lot of people on the way. He had to step on a lot of necks to bring to the game, you know. But what else you got, Dezo? Let's stay on the style.
So that's it for albums that dropped yesterday. At least the albums that I care about. It might be more, who knows. But we also have a single by Drake and SZA that's dropping later today, around 12 p.m. Eastern time. So
Drake and SZA. Is that gonna be on the album?
I'm not sure. This might be on her deluxe, or
Oh, it might
be
be on her album. Okay.
Yeah, because she's dropping a deluxe, but Drake is also dropping for All the Dogs next week. So it might be. Who knows? It might be on both. Who knows? Because it says Drake and SZA. Like usually it would say Drake featuring SZA, but
Yeah.
it doesn't say.
Yeah, it could be a swap. It could be an album swap. Where they both have all their albums on both. I mean, both their songs on both albums. So it could be a album swap.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
As far as movies go, let's move on to movies. As far as movies go, we got a couple movies coming out this week. We got A Haunting in Venice Beach. So if you're free, if you didn't get enough horror last week,
in Venice Beach, Dezo. It's a Haunting in Venice.
All right.
Venice Beach is in LA. Venice is in
Italy, my brother.
This is our culture expert, yo.
It's just a few. Don't worry, man. It's just a 10-hour flight either way. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big. Not that big of a difference, you know.
It says it's a 10-hour flight. That's nuts.
A Haunting in Venice is what the movie's called. So it's got a nice cast. Kenneth Branagh,
Tyson gangbanging in the chats.
Kenneth Branagh, Michelle Yeoh is in it. Michelle Yeoh is from Everything Everywhere All at Once. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but
no, I never seen that movie. Never, but
yeah, she was doing her thing in that one. So it should be decent.
Dope.
So yeah, if you didn't get your horror fix last week with The Nun 2, you can definitely get it in today, man. If you
did you end up seeing The Nun? Did anybody get to see it? I'm actually gonna go see it probably this weekend. So I'm gonna let y'all know how about it.
To be honest with you, after The Conjuring, I just stopped watching all of those all the movies that's from that universe. To be honest with you,
I mean,
not to say that The Conjuring was bad, but you know,
right.
I fucked with The Conjuring, but it's just not something like that.
Facts, which I mean, it's October, y'all. Or it's almost October, y'all. You know, so them scary movies is coming out. If y'all into that, make sure y'all get to it. But as far as current events go now, actually before we get to that,
let me just give the people
update.
the real quick.
Hold on. We'll double back to that context.
All right,
put that with the wrap up.
All right,
for we do actually have a toll as of Tuesday. That the big earthquake in Morocco, the Morocco quake, the death toll has risen to 2,901. That's crazy. Terrible news. Y'all keep an eye out on that, man. Prayers and well wishes to all the people affected by that terrible earthquake in Morocco.
That's insane.
That's wild, man. Actually, today though, I do want to get into something, and this is actually something for the first time that we've done here. Is kind of give y'all something that we found from what you call it, from social media. So I was scrolling through social media, and I came across this clip, and so I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. I'm gonna play it first, and then I'm gonna ask you guys some questions about it. So 1 second, I'm just gonna play it over my phone, and y'all just try to catch it if you can. So quick, quick backstory before I play it. So there's a bartender at Radio Bar in Oakland, California. He takes a woman's debit card for not tipping him. He tries to knock her phone out of her hand to prevent her from recording, and then proceeds to tell her she's gonna get the fuck out and that she's a cheap bitch. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna let y'all listen.
Holy.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. So y'all let me know what y'all think. That was at the end. That was somebody edited Steve Harvey into it. So. But
That's
so yeah, so
insane.
did y'all hear that? So
Yeah,
she
yeah,
was
I
trying to
definitely
record.
heard.
He was swiping at her, trying to knock the phone down. He looked intoxicated. He was sounding kind of intoxicated. This is
Right.
a bar in Oakland, California. You know, it was a sister. You know, this isn't a race thing, but I'm just giving you all the details. This was
Right.
a white boy, a Caucasian fella. This was a sister that was trying to pay cash for the drink, even though she had her. You know, sometimes you got to leave your card on
Right with the bar.
for the
Mhm.
tap for the
Right.
some places just want you to put a card on file anyway. So
Mhm.
I don't know if that was the situation and she just decided like, okay, give me my card, I'm gonna pay cash. He realized that she was giving him the exact amount and didn't want to give her a card back. Now I've seen stuff like this, similar to stuff like this happen in like dive bars and stuff like that, where
Yeah.
the bartender's actually pissed off, like you're not tipping. What?
Right.
So I want to ask y'all the question of today: to tip or not to tip?
Mm.
I've heard people say if you can't afford to tip, then you don't need to go out. But is it really I can't afford to tip thing, or is it like yo, you took the job when you knew what your wages were? Why
Right.
would you depend on me to tip and it's optional? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, what do y'all think?
Mm.
Is there a mandatory amount that you tip when you go out, or do you tip more when you with a lady, or do you tip when they're watching? What's your like what's your laws about tipping?
See, the thing
My turn?
is like,
Mhm.
yeah, you good, you
Yeah,
good.
you straight, bro.
The thing is, they say that tipping is optional. They say that it's, you can do it if you want, but really, it's become a like the way our society is set up. Like it's become a mandatory thing. Like you have to tip, because if you don't, then they'll say that you are a bad customer. They won't give you the best of quality service, especially the next time you come back, if you plan on coming back next time. Like you'll get a reputation that you don't tip, and they
Right.
won't they won't treat you the same way. So
If
it's
if this is like a place like I got my spots that's right down the street, you know, that's right here on my places that I go to. But if
Mhm.
I go to these places, I enjoy myself. I enjoy the customer service. I enjoy the waitresses, the
mm,
waiters, the everybody. So I don't mind tipping. If I go there all the time, I'm not gonna necessarily tip big, but I'm gonna tip just so they know, like, okay, he's cool. But I'm not breaking my wallet to tip, bro. I think personally, now I don't know. I've been a server before, but I've never worked like at the bar, and I understand like they're saying, oh, we don't get what. Well, why is that? Why is it that in the industry, in the service industry, they're not making these wages? They have to rely on tipping. Why doesn't the company just give them living wages?
Well, to be fair, it's more volatile in the food industry, compared to the retail industry. Because I think the cost in a food, depending on the type of spot that you're in and things of that nature, they're trying to cut costs as much as possible. You know what I mean? Like,
At the
food,
expense of their employees, who in
yes,
turn are taking it out on patrons that don't tip the amount that they want them to tip.
fair
mm,
point.
I'm even tired of. I can go to Starbucks, order myself a what do I when I go to Starbucks, I order a caramel macchiato, oat milk. Give me, light on the vanilla, you know what I'm saying? Cut the sugar, you know what I'm saying? You all
yeah.
this all that shit, cut the sugar in half, cut the caramel in half, make sure it's oat milk, give me an extra shot of espresso.
Mhm.
I order that, right? And then when I'm paying, they got the nerve to turn the thing around and I got tip options. Like you ain't even do nothing. You took my order.
See,
Fuck all this
listen,
like.
fast food is different. Like, in my opinion, I feel like
Yeah,
if
I
it's like a
never tip
single,
at fast food, bro.
yeah, any spot that
That's
where I'm
wild.
actually getting serviced, or like I'm taking food in, maybe like regardless if it's a dive bar, things of that nature, anywhere that I'm spending time, and I feel like someone is also spending their time, right? If they're putting maximum effort to make sure that my time there is valuable, then I feel obliged to do so. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, don't get me wrong, you could be giving me pedestrian service, but the people that do go out their way and try to, make you feel comfortable, try to, add on to your experience, I think you should be obliged to, to tip them, because they didn't have to go beyond their measures, because a lot of places, you've been to a lot of spots where it's just regular service, you know what I'm saying? While I've seen from time to time, and I got, people that work in the food business and stuff like that, where they go out of their way to make sure, you know what I mean, they'll find out certain cakes, and they'll offer, just extra little additives to bolster the experience. So I think those people definitely should be compensated. Me myself, when I go out to eat, I always, in my mind, I'm always assuming that I'm gonna tip. The service.
What percentage? What percentage, Tex? Let's get to the nitty gritty. What percentage? What's your normal percent of tipping?
Normally, usually I'll go between 15 to 20%. Just depending on, you know what I'm saying, like the spot. I feel like the service, if it's service, and I really enjoyed it, I'll go above 20%. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, so let me stop you right there, Tex. So look, if we out here, right? We out here, and most people, that's pretty much the range. 15%, 20%, maybe more if they, if they just, got a raise or something, right?
Right.
If they're celebrating something. Right. So we're saying that we're just handing over 15 to 20% of our of what we spend, right?
Yeah.
How come that's fine, but then when we get 15% taxed or something, 20% tax, we got a problem.
It's not the same. It's not the same. You know why? Because we can't put our fingerprint on what's actually tax money going to. Like, especially I'm gonna say in New York, like we paying taxes and the MTA fares is still rising. There's still crime. There's K2 heads outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's maybe a lot going on.
Maybe we need to get like Australia and tax more. Maybe we need to start taxing 35%.
No.
They tax 35% in Australia.
Man, they tax 40% on some shit in
Australia.
Some way, like but they got universal health care. They got it's Australia's safer, cleaner.
Don't be fooled by that universal health care. You're gonna be on those big lines. If you listen.
Yeah, if in America, if they did universal health care in America, that shit would be ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
PU.
So hold on. So Sebastian says he tips 15%. Tyson says depends on the experience. Ox double the tax is standard. Okay, I see that double the tax. What the tax is, I see that. Okay. Desto says I always tip cash. I keep a 10, 5, and 5 ones in my pocket. The waiter can get all of that or just some of that. If they're really good, then I'll tip on my card.
Hey, I'm on Desto's type of timing. Like I never do the percent thing. I just always keep a 5 on me, and I give him 5 after.
Yeah, I'm the same way too.
I go. It depends. Like as I've gotten older, I've started to tip less. I used to tip. I used to be a real good tipper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I'm around 10%.
You're a little you get a little fidgety when it comes to tipping. Like you get a little.
It don't make no sense.
What do they need to do to get to 20%, Ox? What do they need to do to get to 20%? That's the real question. What do you
hey, maybe we should. Maybe we should.
All right, Tex. Hey, I'll talk about it. All right, so I've tipped. I have tipped 50% before.
Okay. That's
you know
it's a different form of it's a different form of service, though. It's a different form of service. Say less. We'll leave that for the late night stream. Tune in to what Ox tips for.
Also, if y'all haven't caught the interview from Tuesday in the Champagne Room, man, y'all double back and watch that interview. Had the lovely Sapphire. It was a great interview, very enlightening. I see some y'all enjoy it. But anyways, I was curious about that because I saw that he was pissed off. Right. I was like, damn, like what does she do to make him that mad?
Right.
And then I'm like, he just didn't tip, but. Hey,
for me, I do. Ox, I just feel like if someone is making my experience a little bit better, and I see that there's effort, or even sometimes like I pay attention to what they're doing, like around, like if they're having to handle a lot of tables and they look like they're frazzled and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just do it out of, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I see you going through a lot right now, you know what I'm saying? So it might not be the service, but it just mean like I understand like what you're going through, like it's a lot for you to handle. Right. So
I could dig that. Yeah. So, one thing, let me just finish that part on this. I do want to say this. I understand tipping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't tip. I think we should all continue to tip, but I also don't feel like servers and people that do the job should be getting that mad when they don't get the tip that they want. That's all I'm saying. Because what my granny used to say, is, I don't have a problem tipping, but don't expect me to pay your wages. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to give you a $50 tip every time I see you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna compensate you for your
that's wild. That's wild. Yeah. I think some people in the service industry just take it a little overboard, but that's all I'm saying. Like, especially in this situation where I just play for y'all, like that's crazy. But leave that lady alone.
Some of these bars and restaurants don't have a union behind them, so it's like some of the workers don't even.
They can't regulate the compensation.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of that, too, I do have one thing that I do get a little bit tight about. I'm not gonna hold you. It might be more of a New York thing, but the Chinese food, and I love, all people. You know what I'm saying? But I've had too many situations where I gave a 20, and they be hesitating to give that change back because they trying to get that extra $1 tip. They be like, struggling. I'm like, yo, dog. It's not hard to count $5. Give me back my ticket and let me give you back your change. Like, come on, bro. Stop doing that. You can't take the tip out. Pause. You can't take the tip out before I get my change back. Come on, bro. What are we doing here?
Man, give me my sweet and sour wings and get the fuck on. Give me my change, man. Give me my
get out of here, man.
Yeah. So according to CNN, a woman who fatally shoved the 87-year-old vocal coach to the ground in New York pleads guilty.
New York is turning to Gotham City, bro. I promise you.
Lauren Pazienza was walking from Chelsea Park when she crossed the street and shouted obscenities at Miss Barbara Gustern and then intentionally shoved her to the ground, causing her to fall directly on her head. That's according to the DA's office. The fall caused a massive hemorrhage to Gustern's brain. After she was pushed to the ground by Pazienza on March 10, 2020, this happened last year, y'all. The vocal coach Barbara Gustern was rushed to the hospital where she later died. Pazienza walked away while Gustern was on the ground bleeding from her head. So that's what happened. So this is what from right here. The backstory is she just seen this old lady, walked across the street, yelled at her, pushed her, she fell, hit her head, and Lauren Pazienza just walked away from her. After this, though, Pazienza took the subway back to her Queens apartment with her fiance. Just right after the incident, she deleted her social media accounts, took down her wedding website, and then fled to Long Island to stay with their family. So she knew she did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? She got up out of there. Although it may not have been premeditated, she did try to cover up at the end. So there is that. Pazienza will plead guilty to first-degree manslaughter. Under the terms of her plea agreement, Pazienza will be sentenced to 8 years in prison and 5 years of supervision after her release. From my research, still right now, I have uncovered no reason why she put her hands on Miss Gustern. She hasn't made any to my knowledge, she hasn't given any reason, and hasn't even given a half-ass excuse, nothing. So this was a completely unprovoked attack, and somebody's loved one lost their life, a elderly lady. Is 8 years enough?
It's not enough. To be honest with you, definitely should get more, at least 15, in my opinion. This was unwarranted. Ox, it's like I said, it's a war zone out here, man. It's really a lot going on, like between the people that's battling mental health issues, like on the train, the heavy congestion, everybody's on top of each other. People don't even need a reason to spaz on you. You know what I'm saying, Ox? Like, it's really, tensions are really high. People are broke. People are hungry. And there's a lot of drugs out in the streets. So, like, I'm not saying that she's a part of that, whole situation, because obviously she's doing well off. She had a wedding site and all that stuff. But it's been a lot of stress being in New York and especially other major cities and stuff like that, where people sitting on top of each other, people getting pushed into train tracks and passing away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. So I agree. I think they should ramp it up just to try to deter this from happening again. Obviously, you're not going to stop people from being bug outs, but to me, like I think that eight is not enough. 8 is not enough. It was unprovoked. And people guard yourself, man. You know, it's back to be back to winter time. Protect
Get you
yourself.
some weapons, man. Get you some weapons. Get some pepper spray. Get you a taser.
Some self-defense. You know what I mean? Even if you want to go take self-defense classes, like I actually got my niece in self-defense classes, so she's learning jujitsu. So yeah, man, just protect yourself.
Hell yeah, definitely put your kids in some form of martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some form of martial arts. You know, you as in our demographic, you know, we're still military age men. We need to be sure that we got our hands sharp, be able to protect yourself and your loved ones at all time. You know, be fit, be as strong as you can be. Protect yourself at all times, y'all. People are out here bugging the fuck out.
Yep.
You know, in Portland, we be having stabbings on the max. You know, a lot with you know, that be tripping. So, and my thing too, it's okay. You can say sorry afterwards. You know what I'm saying? If somebody push up on you a little too aggressive, just get off. Just get off. We don't got no time to be thinking about it. We got one life to live, and if you sock somebody in their throat and they ain't have no cruel intentions, my bad. Back the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I need 5 feet. Give me 5 feet. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, y'all. Don't react. Overreact. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you,
try to stay, you know, right in advance. So that way you don't hit them.
I'm not saying go around punching on people. I'm saying if somebody get too close to you and you're not feeling that energy, get them off you. You know what I'm saying? Get them off you. That's all I'm saying. Punch them first. People out here wilding the fuck out, bro. I'm telling you, we don't got no time. Look, we don't. My thing is I don't got no time for people calling my mama like, damn, this is what happened. Nah, it's all good. You could just call. Hey, just call me Collect.
There's I was just about to say that, Ox. There's definitely a quote that always said, I'd rather call my mom Collect than somebody else calling my mom and telling them, your son passed away. So that was one of the things that always stuck by me, man. Like, protect yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, and as far as that
you froze up, Dezo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he froze up.
Okay.
Probably take a minute, take him out. He should be straight.
It's all good. Yeah. Texas. Let's go ahead and put it in the context form.
All right, bet. Ox, I don't know if you want to bring it up just to show the people what we was chopping it up about. But yeah, I
don't got that link right here.
Oh, you don't got the link? Okay, hold on. Let me
send me that one more time because we definitely got to play this video.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hold on. Let me send you the link real quick. I could have sworn I put it in the. Hold on, give me 1 second. I thought I put it in. So, hold on. Let me just make sure. I think it's the marker one, right? Yep, marker. So let me just send it to you.
You see what happened with Dezo right there, y'all? Don't freeze up like Dezo. Somebody one of these weirdos get too close to you. Don't freeze up like Dezo.
Yeah, don't freeze up like Dezo, man. Get your hold on. Let me I think I sent you the. Let me know if it works. I think I gave you I didn't give you the full link. Let me just send you. All right. So while I'm sending it to Ox, and Ox is gonna play it for the people. I don't know. A lot of people definitely, it was week 1. And I'm just using this as an example to kind of.
Hold on, text this one. This one ain't the one. Oh, right here.
Second one. Yeah, yes, sir. So, as you guys know, the Chargers played week 1. And there was a odd sighting that happened during that Chargers game. During that time, as Ox pulls up and show it to the people, there were AIs. There were AI robots, lifelike. To a certain extent, human-like, was moving a little bit too real for me. It was not moving like robots. It was trying to move like humans. A lot of people was taking selfies with them. It's for the movie The Creator. It's supposed to be a promotion. And they had these robots. They had a multitude of robots. If I'm not mistaken, I saw at least maybe close to 6. And between that and Korea actually having robots for stripping, I wanted to pose a question to you guys, right? In my opinion, this looks like AI has taken a next level in design and execution. In my opinion, it looks like we about to go to iRobot Town. You guys seen the movie iRobot? Y'all seen all these other AI situations? I think with Chat GPT, all these AI apps. I think they're conditioning us for the next level, which is gonna be, in my opinion, I feel like there's going to be another big lockdown, and they're gonna try to implement more of these robots tasks to them. In New York, they have robot police dogs. In Boston, San Francisco, all these major tech companies, I think they're trying to implement in a possible situation if we do have a lockdown, that we are more able to be around the robots. I think they're trying to transition into that, but I think it's the iRobot thing going downhill. That takes away from a lot of things that people are going to be able to do. Are we going to get replaced by robots? Are we going to lose our jobs to robots? These are possibilities that seem more realistic, right? In food production, right? In policing.
Tex, let me show them how real this robot was looking.
Right. Facts.
Let me see. Y'all zoom in a little bit if you can't see. This is as big as I could get it.
Nah, that's good money.
That's crazy. Look at it. You put a. I wouldn't even know you put a wig on her. I might try to buy her a drink.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Annual tipper on top of that.
And I'll tipper real good.
Look. No, everybody's all cool. They think it's all cool, right? It's all good. Yeah. Then next thing you know what I'm saying? Like, now imagine we just seeing more and more AI robots, right? Like, I mean, you guys
y'all seen that.
Yeah, nah, that's a little too weird for my liking. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to get replaced by a robot. I'm cool.
Well, Tex, this is what I'm saying though. And after yesterday after you sent this leak through, I checked it out, bro. And I'm thinking, bro, they're among us already, bro. What I'm saying is this, y'all. I 100% guarantee you that, especially if you live in cities like New York, LA, Chicago, Seattle, San Francisco, Austin, Texas, these tech cities, you are walking by robots more often than you think. I'm guaranteeing you, probably every day.
Fact.
Probably every day. I'm telling you, they are putting robots out there, experimenting, seeing if they can make it in regular day life.
Yep.
We are living 100%. Amongst robots. I guarantee you, there's somebody out there that has a job, that has a company that they do interviews. You've probably interviewed a robot before.
I wouldn't be surprised.
AI is out there amongst us, living with us,
and
we don't even know it.
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like most websites have a feature where they tell you, you have to click, I'm not a robot. Why do I need to click I'm not a robot? Why?
Exactly. They say it's for scammers and stuff like that you put in there, but that's not true.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. There's mad robots. There's mad robots going on. Like,
there's robots out there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that. And on top of that too, like, let's just hope it doesn't get to iRobot level, because the thing about it is, you got iRobots trying to be in policing. You got iRobots in entertainment, right? And now you're trying to have iRobots like in like everyday life, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually we're gonna have robot dogs as dogs instead of regular dogs. Like, it's gonna be insane. Like, this is not what I was thinking about when they were talking about the Jetsons. Like, this is not what we signed up for. So like, yo, listen, man, if y'all have an opportunity to kind of get away from the robots, man, petition to your people, man. Don't bring the robots in.
It's too late, Tex. The robots are out there. Like I told you, bro, these robots are living amongst us. I'm not talking about the robots like, how they replaced the McDonald's, the ones that flip the patties. Like, I'm talking about robots that look like the ones that we just seen, that move like me and you. They are out there in society, living with us every single day, and that's a fact.
Yo, Ox, they have lines and lines of these robots with facial, they're changing the skin, right, to make it more lifelike, right? They're doing all these things. And on top of that too, like, people have like 100 amount of money just to fix up prosthetic. You know what I'm saying? So all they got to do is put a good skin on them, and them robots is people. Them robots is people. Listen, Ox, in certain countries, they are marrying these people, bro. They are marrying robots. You'll be surprised. Japan, There's a guy that married a robot. So
that's crazy. Well, y'all look out for that, man. I'm trying to tell y'all they out there with us. But let's move on to sports.
right.
So for in the NFL, Kirk Cousins 364 yards and 4 touchdowns was not enough as the Eagles beat the Vikings 34-28 in a Thursday night thriller. Devontae Smith had a productive night with 4 receptions, equaling 131 yards and 1 touchdown. Right there. Jalen Hurts threw for 193 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Fly, Eagles fly.
Let's get it, man.
Sticking with the NFL, this Sunday we have Seattle versus Detroit. Who you got, Tex?
I have Detroit. I think Detroit is going to be. Yeah, I got Detroit.
Colts, Texans.
I got the Colts. I think the Colts are a better team for sure.
Okay.
Texans got some more work to do.
Bears, Buccaneers.
That's a tough call. To be honest with you, the Bucks. I'll go with the Bears. I'm gonna give Des some love, man.
Okay. I think I got the Bucks on that one.
Okay.
What about Packers? What about Packers Falcons?
I got the Packers, man. I think Jordan Love is one of them ones. That boy is cold.
Yeah. Chargers Titans.
I got the Chargers, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans upset them. But I got the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Who said that? Desto said Texans will win. Okay, Desto. What about Rams Niners?
That's I'm gonna give the Niners credit. I think Brock Purdy is fighting those allegations. So I'm gonna go with the Niners. I'm gonna rock with the Niners.
Giants Cardinals. Damn, that's so.
Yeah, damn, they're both trash. But I'm gonna go with the G. I think they're gonna come back from that 40-point blowout. That was insane. So I think they're gonna beat the Cardinals. The Cardinals just in hell, yeah.
And what about Jets Cowboys?
Oh, damn, man. Sorry, I gotta do it too, J-Rob. I think the Cowboys are gonna win. I think the Jets are going to put up a great defense. I just think that quarterback, Zach Wilson, I do not believe in him at all. I think Dak and the Cowboys are going to crack the Jets for sure. My fault, J-Rob. I was rocking with Aaron Rodgers, but, Aaron Rodgers, he's out for the year, man. That boy A-Rod's out for the year.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Hated to see that, man. Hated to see that. In college football, number 1 Georgia will play the Gamecocks of South Carolina on Saturday.
I got Georgia. Yeah, I got Georgia.
Number 2 Michigan Wolverines take on Bowling Green. In some ACC action, number 3 Florida State will travel north to take on the Boston College Eagles. And a week after defeating the Crimson Tide, the undefeated Longhorns of Texas will host the undefeated Wyoming Cowboys. In a cross-state rivalry game, Coach Prime and his Buffaloes will face off against the Colorado State Rams. There's already been some early chirping in the media, so I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
It's a layup. This is a layup, Ox. This is a layup. This is gonna be a layup.
Facts.
Come on,
I need
man.
to stop messing with your boys. Before we do wrap it up, though, Tex, you wanna run down those gas prices real quick?
Oh yeah, for sure. So all the people that's definitely traveling, we just want to get y'all right with the gas prices. Just to keep it.
This the last weekend of the summer, y'all. Y'all better enjoy it.
Exactly. After this, it's gonna be straight to fall business. So definitely the national gas price is 2.8. But in New York, it's right now is $3.09. I mean $3.91. In Chicago is $3.97. In Houston is $3.31, and ATL is $3.39. Damn, they getting some love out there. That's not bad. Seattle is $5 still. I mean, you guys are wilding on the West Coast. Holy. $5.30, and to cap it off, in LA is at $5.58 per gallon. So LA is not the move this weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tyson said he just paid $6.22 this morning. He down south down there. So yeah, man, it's like
you gotta find a better spot, Ty. You gotta find a better spot. Yo, listen,
we got to pay to play. If you want to live on this beautiful West Coast, man, you better pay that fee.
Yeesh, I'm cool. I'm cool.
On our way out, though, I want to just once again remind y'all: don't make friends who are comfortable to be with. Make friends who will force you to level yourself up. That's Thomas Watson.
Fire.
Man, yeah, that was good show. Mad Max is paid $3.29 today. Man,
Okay.
gas fluctuates, y'all.
Thanks. He doing all right. I want to also just give a quick shout out before we wrap things up. You know, it was New York Fashion Week that just passed. So it definitely was dope events that came out. You know, everybody who came out and popped out in New York Fashion Week. It was a dope vibe, good energy. A lot of people performed. Fabio performed. Fat Joe performed. But I just want to highlight, you know, a couple of the black designers that definitely tapped in. Especially shout out to my boy Barth NY, BARTHNY, up and coming designer, black designer. Saw him from IG. Check him out. He's super dope. He's gonna be on the scene. He's probably gonna be the next streetwear brand, elevated streetwear brand that pops out on the screen. And Haran Preston, Lorenzo, all the people that are able to kind of push the culture forward through their influence in fashion and design. So salute to them. New York Fashion Week was a zoo. So it was a dope time. So shout out to the designers that's putting a imprint on that. Yep.
That's fire. That's fire. Y'all make sure to check out that New York Fashion Week when it comes back around next year. We're gonna let y'all know about all the festivals, all that stuff coming up. So y'all stay tuned in. Appreciate y'all stopping by. No snooze button. Y'all make sure if you're not gonna tip your waitress or your waiter, don't give them your debit card. Just pay that cash and get the fuck out. You don't want to get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? None of that.
And if somebody looks funny style, snuff them first. Do not get snuffed first. You snuff them
first.
Get off
quick. Don't freeze like Dezo. Don't freeze like Dezo froze.
Just get it off.
Just get off.
Protect yourself. You know what I mean? Like
protect yourself at all times.
Yes, for sure.
Yo, get your lady some pepper spray. Get your lady a taser. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if anybody approaches, you know what I'm saying? Aim for the genitalia. Aim for the kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? And evade. You know what I mean? That's those.
Don't fight the robot though. You're gonna lose. Don't listen to us. Don't fight the robot though, because you will lose. They will pack you up. You up.
You can fight or not. We're fucked. They're here. Yeah. The robots are here.
Yeah,
we will be slaves. We will be slaves to the computers before you know it. Dezo, you got anything for the people?
Y'all can hear me?
No. That's how you end the show with the alarm. We started with the alarm, we end with the alarm.
My bad. Just leave the weekend the same way you came into the weekend, man. Y'all stay safe out there, all right?
Facts. Y'all be cool. You will not see that judge till Monday, so y'all better chill out.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all stopping by.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We definitely want all the feedback that we can get so we can keep this going. It's a show for the people, powered by the people. So shout out to y'all. Facts. Keep tapping into us.
Facts. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, man.
Hold on, y'all. Don't drink and drive this weekend. Call a Lyft, call an Uber, call a cab. If you're in my region, call me.
For sure.
All right.